What is getting... Oh, right, yeah. These can just go away. We don't need those. We're gonna have a lot of that problem today, I think. Oh no. If I do control, yeah, that gets rid of all of them. Also don't need those. Don't need the deuterium. I don't know where that came from. Don't need the aluminium ingots. Okay. We're a little bit less packed now. Aluminium. So you've actually written aluminium aluminium. God, I can't even say that. So I think I'm only going to need to move these ones. All of these ones. I think I'm only going to need to move one of the other ones. Yeah, I think I did those ones correctly. So this shouldn't be as hard for the other ones. So you're going from there. Copper, copper, and copper. And then power and power, because I already powered that one. For some weird reason. Okay. I guess the weird reason would be me. Oh, hey Fig! Thank you so much for the raid. From tech to factory we fly. Hark, we dragons descend from lands afar, your creation to commend. Hi, how you doing? What you been playing? Man the gates. Or just run away. Let's give you a shout out. What you been playing? Terratech, awesome. Wait, which one's that? There's been a lot of factory type games come out recently. 1 week old. What do you do in that one? Thank you for bringing over your viewers. I really appreciate it. Similar in design to Satisfactory, but you drive around a car that you can mod. Awesome. But yeah, everyone use that link. Go have a look at Fig and check them out. No, Stardew Valley and a Battletech is Lightyear Frontier. I was playing that a little bit yesterday. Just for me. It's quite fun, but I don't think there's quite enough in it yet. But it is still early access, so it's got a good starting point, I think, to potentially be a very good game. Early access now, released last Friday. Awesome. Anyway, so anybody who's not familiar with me, I am Panda. I play Satisfactory a lot. Basically every Friday since I started streaming. I also play other games, like we finished a run of Baldur's Gate. We played Scary Game recently because that was requested by... Well, it was requested by somebody, and then we voted on Amnesia in chat for a reward for 100 followers, which so excited to get. Hope you have a great day. Have to run, get ready for work. Well, I hope you have a good day too. I hope you have a lovely weekend, whatever you end up doing. Always curious how the vehicle build system work. Tricky, but you can pan around with the cam. Oh, cool. I'm guessing you can't get out of the car then. You're kind of just in the car all the time. You know, I might move these ones a bit closer. Let's see if that works for this. Okay, I've done that bit. So everyone is now nice and evened out. So we're on the middle of the foundation. We just need to go back like one, maybe? That's back two. So yeah, let's go back one and see if that will work. Seems to snap straight to it. Cool, so that's a little bit neater. Remember to actually Oh, this is gonna be fun. So that's middle, back one. So hopefully I can get these to go through the scenery relatively easily. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Oh no, I'm out of steel beams. Damn it. Well, just so that I can get this bit done and I don't forget about this guy. Let's do that. I think I am gonna just adjust this a little bit because I like it all being neat. And the same. It's like it would be ideal if it was in the middle, but I'm not gonna push that, especially now that I've done this. This actually gets me a little bit more steel beams too. Cool. Let's see. We now have enough. Oh, you know what? Because this is going 2 to 2, I could actually just like do 1 to 1. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it so complicated for no reason whatsoever. Because I was originally thinking of doing it differently. So you're like that, you're the same. Wonderful. So now we could... we can get the floor holes so that they'll just connect. I think that's connected. Yeah. But you're teaching us the power of rebuilding. Well, teaching is such a strong word. Realizing I'm an idiot is a better way to put it. Nah, this is good. I like this. So it's basically, it's one smelter to one wire, and then one wire to one cable. I just need to go get some power shards when I go and refill my steel beams. Yep. Let's go get some stuff. And drink some coffee. Yeah, I'm learning how not to be an idiot. It's very different to actually teaching anyone else not to be an idiot. Wait, how many power shards? How many power shards do I need? I think it's like 16, maybe? I'll just grab them all. It's not like, I could always get my stuff back. It's not like it's Dark Souls where you lose your stuff if you die twice. You can have boxes everywhere. God, imagine if it was like that. If you just lost all your stuff. Oh. I wonder if there's like a hardcore mode mod that you can get which does something like that. Where it just deletes your crate if you die a second time. How are we doing on concrete? Alright, but I'll get another. Steel beams. We don't need those. We don't need that. Yeah, we've got light 43. We'll be fine. Now that you've completed one of the 4 parts of the elevator, are you sending the access into the awesome sink? No, I just turned off the machines. Once everything's done, I'll probably make it so they go into the awesome sink to see how many tickets we can get. But actually that's the point. Because I do want to try and get a few more of these. You know, I think I'm gonna place this properly. So I'm very proud of this. First time I'm actually getting the trophies because we actually have an excess of tickets. How do I make it? So I want it to be facing... running like that way. So let's try this one. Yeah. You could have more tickets right now. Yes, but also I don't know if there's some of the stuff that would be being used for the propulsion rockets would stop other things being made. So kind of just making sure that the other things are being done. Because like turbo motors are such a valuable resource that I did not have because they were all going into the phase 4. If we overdo anything else, I'm definitely going to, but turbo motors was a pain. Oh, I didn't do a thing this morning. Oh god, I'm having one of those days. There we go. Oh, don't close the box. How many do we have? Okay, we have 3 in there. We have 50. Which gets us the pretty good or the silver hog. Let's get the pretty good pioneering. So I think I need to be sort of here. I do wish these were a little easier to place. Yeah, now I'm kind of, it's kind of sideways. Close enough. Pretty good pioneering. Adequate pioneering. Whee! Oh, Madman, do you guys do daylight savings over in Oz? Because our clocks are changing this weekend. And I don't know which way it's going to work. Oz daylight savings works in reverse from the northern hemisphere. Yeah, I was just saying that most states yes, 2 do not. It makes it weird. You do it. Okay. Allianz. Oh, you're in Oz too. Okay. Yours go forward, in the south it goes back. Wait. You're not. Okay. You're confusing me. Yeah, so my schedule is going to be slightly different for you next week. So do check. I don't know what the difference is going to be, but check afterwards. Prepared shrimp on the Barbie joke for nothing. Madman's still here. There's a trick you can do on Discord to post times that always show the readers a local time. Awesome. How do you do that? If you know what the trick is, if you could just maybe put it in. You're on our Discord, aren't you? You could put it in the recommendations or suggestions. I can't remember what I called it. Suggestions, I think. Channel. That would be a massive help. If not, I will try and remember to Google it. Or just post in the Twitch schedule. It does the same. I have the Twitch schedule anyway. Set up. It'll hopefully update for you. Basically, you put something like this. What? I don't know if that showed up properly, but it doesn't mean much to me, unfortunately. I'll try and remember to Google it later. I'll make a note. Discord. Post. Local. Time. Number of seconds since some arbitrary point. I think it's 1970. There's a generator for it. I'll find the link. That would work if you typed into Discord. Cool. Okay. I'll see if I can work it out. Thank you for letting me know that's a thing. It's something that I was hoping would be a thing, but I think I tried doing a search, but I didn't know what I was searching for. So, yeah. No, I'm very much a Discord baby. I have not really done much with Discord until very recently. Oh, cool. Starting next week, you get 2 additional hours of Panda. Yay! Okay, that's awesome. It does mean that you'll go into withdrawal when our daylight savings messes up again. I really wish it wasn't a thing, you know. It's just gets so confusing and messes up my sleep so badly. Takes me a while to get used to it again. Basically like a cat. I don't like anything that changes my sleep. I already have trouble getting up, and I can never remember which way round it goes. Everything used uses a third-party website to generate a link that displays local time. It's been a few years since I last led an expedition out into the Black and Leap. Gives 6 months to take over the world, then it'll never go back. I still think we should go to Universal Time, make rebel colonies wake up at midnight to go to work. I know, but then who gets to keep their time? That's the thing. So many people would be like, well, why should I get up at what is midnight? Logically, we'd let GMT be the true standard. Logically, you really think most people in America will go for the logical way of doing it? It's what the military uses for operations. Really? Okay. I would be very much in favor of universal time. Because it would just be like, it wouldn't be like you're not changing when you're actually doing things. You're just making it a lot easier to talk to people internationally and know what everyone's talking about. The world will just have a game of cricket to find out who will have the proper time zone. Ooh. Then who's gonna win that? But cricket is definitely the game that should be used to decide things like that. Because then it'll probably either be UK, Oz, or India. Who decides these things? They're the only like nations, or like I don't know who actually does. Who has like cricket as their big sports other than UK and Oz? Is it India? It's definitely a Commonwealth thing. As an American, I thought that we wait 5 years for MIC to catch up and allow us to field the Marines for the cricket games. And you think so? That means people in Oz will start work at like 8 PM and finish work at 4 AM the next day. Of course, that's entirely daylight for them. It get confusing which date you're scheduling stuff when it changes in the middle of your working day. Yeah, that would be a thing. That would be confusing. But then you do have people that are that work night shifts that have to deal with that all the time. Like not everybody works daylight hours anyway. So it'd just be something to get used to. Like after like a different thing that gets confusing instead of like international time zones. Welcome to third shift work across the globe currently. Yeah. China does that. They only have one time zone for the whole country. Yeah, I have no idea how they cope with that. I guess it's just what they're used to, isn't it? You've always done something in a particular way. It's just is what it is. Territory covers about 5 time zones. Well, 5 time zones of like other countries. That's the thing. Like, I guess they just want to be able to have people like working together across the country without having to worry about making sure everybody's in the right time zone. Russia has about 10. Yeah. That's Russia. If you include like Alaska and things like that, how many is in the US? Was it like 5? Yeah, Russia's insanely big. It borders Norway and North Korea. USA has 6. I thought so. If you count Hawaii. Okay. I'm guessing Alaska's its own time zone, and then Hawaii will be another one. This is looking clean. 4 on the continental, then Alaska, then Hawaii. Yeah. Many native Hawaiians don't, but conquerors didn't give them a lot of choice. Yeah. Alright, we have Cornwall wants to be its own country. And it did used to be before all of the English counties became a thing. You look at like really old maps. Like Cornwall was its own little country. They're very, very proud of their own flag and everything. And it does feel very different when you're there. Like I've been there on holiday a lot, and it's just so nice. I mean, Hawaii did just thumb their nose at federal government regarding gun laws, citing pre-occupation law, so Hawaii could end up getting real spicy soon. Oh dear. Cornwall's always been trying to secede. It's not like it's just something that everybody like knows over here. Well, I say everybody. Scots are trying to, mostly since the EU referendum went down. Like, they were trying to do it a little bit before, but like part of the reason it failed was because people were saying, oh, you shouldn't leave because then you won't be in the EU anymore and you'll need to renegotiate your own thing. And now we're not even in the EU. Anyway. Trump gets re-elected, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole West Coast starts to secede. If Trump gets re-elected, I think the whole world will not want to be associated with him. But anyway, let's keep. I know I started some of this sort of, but let's stop with the politics talk, cause it gets depressing quite quickly. Just preempting. Oh, you're in Scotland, Aliana? Yeah. That's yeah, it's a thing. I voted to stay in the EU, if that's any any comfort to you. I'm not particularly happy with how the political situation in this country is going. It's really dumb. Been addicted to US politics since 2016. Eesh. It's a token American. Yeah, I want my ticket to go start colonizing Mars. Thank you very much. Oh, but then you wouldn't be able to come here unless they make, like, a really good internet over in Mars. You wouldn't be able to come hang out with me. We'd miss you. Problem with Mars days are 24 hours, so that's going to mean you're going to need to leave out every day. 10-minute lag at the best of times, something like 40-minute at the worst. Isn't that just standard American internet, though? I know some of you have very bad internet. Like, some people are very lucky. But, like, I've heard that some places you have to pay, like, so much, such a stupid amount of money for decent internet. Because of, like, monopolization and stuff. Oh no, I'm not trying to, not fighting you or anything. It's just, it's what I've heard, and I feel really bad for you guys because these days internet should be a, like, thought of like a utility. Like an essential utility because so many people just need it. Let me scroll up, thank you. Maybe we should all just live at space stations. That's all the time zone problem. Yeah, we'll just turn on the lights when it's daytime. Hello, Black Spar. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. The cost is a much larger factor than lag. Yeah. Be nice, or I'll talk to neighbours to the north about a flight of attack geese. Yeah, problem is so many services require you to have one now. Even my doorbell doesn't work without an internet connection. Oh, which one do you have, Eliana? Because I've been thinking about getting a doorbell that I can actually check on my phone. We get so many cold callers around here that I absolutely hate it. Thank you, Black Spar. It's been quite a journey that we're getting to the end of phase 4. We are on 241 hours playing this run, and this isn't my first Satisfactory build. It's just my the only one where I've actually gotten this far. You like pasta, but nuclear pasta is not my favorite. I know it needs so much copper powder. It's crazy. Don't recommend Ring. Let me know. Someone's at the door about 10 seconds after they gave up and left. Okay, we'll not use Ring. We're thinking about Tapo, I think it was. Have one that we were looking at. We need to get act together and actually pick one. I think we, like, me and my partner both have are both very bad at making decisions. Like, it's so bad that if we know we're getting takeout, we actually think about what we want earlier in the day so that we can actually decide and get food while we're hungry, like before we're hungry. ISPs in Sweden are expensive too, in your opinion? feel like internet connection is a necessity these days. Yeah, it definitely is. I feel like if anybody decided to make internet like a essential service for people, they would like get so many votes. Any government decided to do that. I need iron plates. What does internet cost in the UK, ballpark? I don't actually remember. Does Satisfactory not have a pause button? No, it does not. I can't remember what me and my partner are paying, but we are also getting really good internet. We have quite a high rate. I think we're paying about 60 quid, and that's just internet. Like, we don't use phone, we don't have TV. Hello, can't do more. Good to see you. Raw US is the worst for internet prices. Yeah, I bet it is. I imagine they'd have some quite high prices, and sometimes you'd have to, like, if you actually wanted decent, I've heard that you actually have to pay for them to put the line out to you if you want, like, fiber or something. The UK charges through a node for water, so that would give any government something else they can charge us for. This is true. At least we do have the advantage in the UK where most of the infrastructure for the internet is done through the same company. So it's just like who provides it to you. It changes, that the infrastructure is done by the same people. Refused smart meter and had veiled legal threats. The news the other day, 4 million people have problems with their smart meter, and now good luck convincing me now. Yeah. No, I know some people who have had the opposite problem with their smart meter, where it stopped registering what they were paying, what they were making, and thought that they weren't using any. And it took the utilities so long to actually fix it that they ended up basically getting free gas for like months. Did tell them I'd accept and install if they could install it in series with manual ones, so there's evidence if it fucks up. Yeah. Like, it's not great that it doesn't have a manual backup. Like, it would make, to me, it makes a lot more sense to have the manual backup for something like that. But it also means that the people I know that had it go the other way would have ended up having to pay anyway. Like, so much of our infrastructure just needs completely redoing. It's so old. They said that would be too dangerous. How would that be dangerous? Like, it's just being measured by two things. If it's dangerous, then there's something seriously wrong with your equipment. So I need iron plates. I should check on my concrete. Plenty of concrete. We need iron plates. What else do we have a shortage of? Right, let's just make sure we have plenty of steel because we also need to work on the train line. Technically speaking, every junction point is an additional point of failure, so on paper they're right, but it's like a lots of zeros 2% chance instead of lots of zeros 1%. Like 2 to 3 failures a year nationally compared to 4 million faulty smart meters. I'll take those odds. Yeah, if I didn't trust smart meters, I probably would as well. Like, I feel like if you can prove that they're going wrong,